Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, Mookie.
Yeah.
And we back with another reaction video. Mookie. Bro, we got a video requested by our Patreon member, bro. So, bro, we gotta hope that this video don't get blocked. Look, y'all, if it get blocked, we gonna throw it on the Patreon, family. Try it out. So, yeah. Bro, we got inside Real Madrid 1 billion stadium upgrade, bro. So, we know Real Madrid, your team, bro. Yeah. I was hoping, I don't know why he didn't do Barcelona, but hey.
Ain't no upgrade right there.
But dang, yo, stadium 1 billion?
It's better be like that, too.
Dang, that's crazy. If y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Mookie!
Yeah.
Let's get straight into it, bro.
Redevelopments don't get any stadium redevelopments don't get any bigger than this. The Santiago Bernabeu, home of Spanish football giants Real Madrid, is about to complete an epic transformation that's unlike anything we've seen before. Plans to turn it into the best stadium in the world have finally become reality after 4 years of construction. And the results are pretty astonishing. What was already one of Europe's most famous grounds has had the most incredible facelift. And it's now re-emerging as a modern, multi-purpose, state-of-the-art arena that could soon have other big clubs and cities taking notes. From a stunning wraparound facade to a retractable roof and pitch, it's the ultimate upgrade. And it all had to be done under heavy restrictions.
How long you think this took?
They said 4 years.
4 years? I didn't even hear that.
Is the story of how the Bernabeu was reborn and why it could kick off a new era of stadium design. Ask any football fan to write a list of the world's most iconic stadiums, and this is certainly going to be on it. The Santiago Bernabeu in Spain. Located just off the city's main thoroughfare, it's been the home of 14-time European champions Real Madrid since 1947.
Wow.
And it's become one of the capital's biggest landmarks. Now, over the years, there have been multiple refurbs, like the roof that was put in ahead of the 1982 World Cup. Then, in 1992, 4 entrance towers were added, and the stadium was changed to an all-seater, removing all standing room. But it was during Real's General Assembly in 2011 that the club approved the Bernabeu's most significant redevelopment yet. At the meeting, Real's president, Florentino Perez, invited architects to come up with a design that would meet its ambitious requirements. These included an avant-garde skin surrounding the stadium that would dramatically change its character, shading and protecting all seats from weather inclemencies. And crucially, it would need to be more than just a football ground. The club wanted a stadium that can host other sports, concerts and entertainment events, creating new revenue streams.
Right.
It was a similar story over at London's Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which was designed by Populous. That venue can now also host NFL games.
Wow.
We caught up with Christopher Lee, who was the project director.
Now that you can move, 10 and 15,000 tons of equipment pretty quickly and pretty smoothly, the ability to reconfigure that building to virtually accommodate, Beyonce one night, Real Madrid or Tottenham the next, onto an NFL game the day after, I think is super exciting.
In the case of the Bernabeu, making it more profitable became a key priority for the club. A revamp could turn it into an even bigger attraction, helping to bring more tourists to the city, as Perez explained in 2019, just before construction began.
Este gran proyecto se convertirá en una pieza clave para el Real Madrid del futuro, pero también lo será para la ciudad de Madrid. Y lo será porque el nuevo estadio Bernabéu, situado en el corazón de Madrid, será el mejor estadio del mundo.
Now, if you're not familiar with these kind of projects, a stadium upgrade will usually involve adding more seating, perhaps a new stand, or an overhaul of the amenities. The appearance might not change a great deal. But this one sees the Bernabeu become virtually unrecognisable. Yes, the club that once gave us the Galacticos now has a stadium that looks truly out of this world. And like its current team of superstars, all of this hasn't come cheap. It's expected to cost over
All the players probably like, man, I want to play at Real Madrid stadium, bro. That stadium is amazing.
$1 billion, which is around 10 Jude Bellinghams. It's also not far off what Tottenham spent on their new stadium, which was a complete new build. Back to that design challenge, the winning bid from architects L35, GMP and Rebus was announced in 2014. They proposed building an enveloping steel facade which images could be projected onto, along with a 360-degree video screen and a fixed roof that is fully closable. There'd also be new shops, entertainment and leisure facilities on the east and west sides, more green areas and public space, and a 5-storey underground car park.
Manchester.
Offering more outside the stadium is another trend according to Populous. They're the lead architect for a new project at Manchester's Etihad.
And that stadium probably, bro. One thing about what's saying about football, bro, that stadium is filled up every single game, bro. You feel me? And it don't even gotta be the opposite team.
Right.
You feel me?
Stadium aimed at boosting the fan experience.
The work we're doing up at the Etihad at the moment, which is focused around our fans and what they do almost before they come into the stadium. So can we create environments, fan zones, shops, bars, restaurants, hotels that are sometimes attached like they are at Etihad or sometimes just surrounding the buildings to create these big bits of city, really.
All in all, there's been a lot happening at the Bernabeu, and much of the work had to be done with the building still in use. So, how do you tackle a monumental task like this? Of course, it's not just the club funding this massive project. Billionaires invest in real estate projects around the world to diversify their investments and find outsized returns. But record high interest rates are slashing profits, making easy wins harder to come by. That's why they're diversifying in more lucrative markets like contemporary arts, a go-to strategy for the rich and famous for generations. In fact, a UBS research report found that contemporary art can be less susceptible to interest rates and inflation. But you don't need billions to capitalise on this news. Our sponsor Masterworks lets anyone in on the 0.1%'s worst-kept investing secrets: fine arts. With roughly $60 billion transacted annually, the global value of arts is estimated at $1.7 trillion. Over the last few decades, contemporary arts has both growth and stability compared to other major asset classes. Masterworks makes all their recommendations available to use on their platform so anyone can invest in those iconic works. They've already exited 16 works, yielding profitable returns every time. Over 850,000 people have signed up on their platform, where SEC qualified offerings launch every week. Shares in each work are limited, so there's a waitlist to gain access. With our special link, you can skip that waitlist and get in touch right away. Now, let's get back to how they built that incredible new stadium.
Right.
Work began by disassembling the old roof, which was done in stages. That left space for new seats to be put in at the top of the east side, increasing capacity from around 81,000 to 85,000. To construct the new retractable roof, 800-ton cranes were installed, allowing 2 gigantic steel trusses to be built from one end of the ground to the other. 176 metres in length, they were hoisted.
Would you be scared to do a job like that?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that just now.
For real.
I'd be a little nervous being up that high.
I can't do that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, yo.
I'd be a little nervous being up
How
that high.
much you think those dudes get paid, yo?
Enough.
They gotta get paid money to be doing this type of stuff, bro.
They get paid enough.
Hoisted up and slotted together in 10 segments that connected in the middle. This meant constructing 2 new towers on the west side to support the new roof trusses and also provide better access and evacuation points. These have replaced the old B and C towers, which have now made way for new public space. Now, due to all that weight they're having to carry, the towers had to be built with deep foundations. They're now sitting on 26 wide diameter piles that go down 36 metres, which are topped with a 4-metre pile cap. Also critical to the structure of the new roof are 4 longitudinal mega trusses. They had to be lifted up from outside the ground before being gradually shifted towards the centre of the stadium. Over 33,000 tonnes of steel have been used in the refurbishment, the same as 120 Airbus A380s. At the peak of construction, there were 800 workers on site here every day, even during the lockdowns of 2020. Only when Storm Philomena arrived in January 2021, bringing record snowfall, did work have to stop temporarily. But perhaps the most impressive feature is the one that fans don't really get to see. Not only is the roof retractable, the pitch is too. Why? Well, when there isn't a match on and the venue is needed for something else that doesn't require a grass pitch, it has to be disposed of quickly. And like the Tottenham Stadium that Lee worked on, having a cutting-edge system dedicated to this task has made a real difference.
The ability to move really big bits of physical building, whether it's pitches or roofs or moving stands or all of the above, to reconfigure the building into another use where the physical environment is perfectly suited for that, I think has a huge impact, clearly on the built form, but the use of those buildings.
With this extraordinary new system, the pitch can be divided up into several pieces and sent underground to a sort of greenhouse where it's stored until the next home game. Now, this is much more than just a storage space. Technology controls almost every aspect of it, from the lighting and heating to the irrigation. And that's all to ensure the turf is looked after when it's not in use. Although the pitch is huge when it's intact, there simply isn't enough space below or around the stadium floor to put it away in one piece. And one big reason for that is this train line running directly beneath the venue. The other is the tight inner city location, which in general has made an...
You see that?
No, I didn't see it. Go ahead.
No. Did you see the train under the venue? What you was asleep?
No, I didn't see the... Man, I thought you was talking about a real train, man. What the big reason for is the train line running the real... Okay.
Is this...
Yo, Mookie sleep, yo.
I'm tripping.
Mookie sleep,
I'm
yo.
space below or around the stadium floor to put it away in one piece. And one big reason for that is this train line running directly beneath the venue.
Okay.
The other is the tight inner city location, which in general has made an already challenging project even harder. Now, as you might have guessed, there have been some unexpected difficulties. The upgrade was supposed to complete in 2022, but now it's late 2023 and work is only just wrapping up.
Right.
Okay.
That's all been blamed on a combination of COVID and the war in Ukraine, which led to material shortages and price rises.
Okay.
But even though it's taken longer than it was supposed to, we kind of think it's going to be worth the wait. The club doesn't seem to be too concerned about the cost either.
Right.
Thanks to its new versatility, the
Real Madrid got that money, shorty.
You already know, baby.
venue is predicted to bring in hundreds of millions of dollars in extra revenue every year. Real Madrid wanted to do something spectacular with its new look Santiago Bernabeu, and there's little doubt they've scored a winning goal with this incredible upgrade. Not only is it jaw-dropping, but this magnificent stadium is no longer just a place for Madridistas. It's for everyone in the city to enjoy, yes, even Atletico fans, although that could take some getting used to.
Right.
These are all changes that now place the stadium right at the heart of the local community. That's another pattern that's been emerging in stadium designs over recent years.
If anything is shown over the last decade or two, the amazing power of sports and sports infrastructure to positively impact their local environment, whether that's regeneration, whether that's opening up public realm, whether that's, connecting bits of cities that weren't connected before, I think is really important.
Though it might have won
Yeah.
more European Cups than anyone else,
Sergio.
calling Real Madrid the best football club in the world is always going to be up for debate. But as for who has the best stadium, this one may have just found itself in a league of its own. This video was sponsored by Masterworks. You can skip their waitlist at the link below. Don't forget that we're inspiring the next generation.
Lovely.
Wow.
I'll be there one day. I'll be there.
Wow. Yo, that's my first words. Wow.
I'll definitely be there one day.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that's...
Crazy.
Then they had the little video on television,
Mm-hmm.
old goals, and you feel me, stuff like that, bro. Dang, yo, we gotta go.
You can stay here. I'm gonna go.
Now, if I go, I'm showing up with a Barcelona jersey. You think I'm gonna get
Stomped
beat up?
out. Yeah. I'm gonna act like I don't even know this guy. Yeah.
You ain't gonna have my back, yo.
No, not at all.
You know they
I
don't
gotta
play.
be with my people.
Overall of the video, bro, the creation, everything that was going on, bro, and even how fast they get it done.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
1 billion, bro. What you
1
think?
million
though,
to make
fam?
anybody move fast.
What? Go crazy. 1 billion though. What you think of the video, bro?
Bro, I think the video was excellent.
Glad you learned this knowledge
Excellent.
about Real Madrid, bro.
Excellent.
I love when y'all send us videos, bro, that we locked into the point that we just learning, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I love that, bro. Dang, yo.
Yes, sir.
We gotta definitely go overseas, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, man. If y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. We back, baby. I'm Nick Dunson. Anything
And I'm
else?
Mookie Dunson.
Anything else you gotta say before we get out here?
No. Don't kill my outro.
My bad, yo.
And I'm Mookie Dunson.
And we out, baby. 1.